I haven't done a live video for quite a long time, so I thought this is the time to do it. I'm actually it's a Sunday, it's Mother's Day, and I'm at Queens West Hospital, which not for me. I'm actually here to see a member of our church, the Houses Church, and she's been hospitalized. So I'm here to visit her. I just came from her room, but she was sleeping, so I decided to come up to the restaurant area. And this is actually my hospital too, but it's really interesting because I decided she's very consistent. She comes every Saturday for church service, and I decided she wasn't able to come yesterday because she was sick. She was admitted to the hospital, so I decided to come here and do the church service for her in her room. And it's really interesting because I haven't really seen the hospital rooms here. Wow, they're really nice. She's got a room for herself with the windows that look out at Pearl Harbor. Beautiful view. In fact, it's the same view as that, if you can see. She's 2 floors below me now, and I'm gonna just let her sleep a bit, and then I'm gonna go down and visit her. Now she's part of the houseless community there, so I know her pretty well. She doesn't have a living like most people live, like with a house and with bathrooms and so forth. So to come here is like a big, nobody should come here because they're sick, but want to come because they're sick. But for sure, the rooms are fabulous and the care is great. And it's interesting because I haven't been hospitalized, so I'm like, yeah, okay. If I get sick and I come, this is my hospital where I would go to. I'd be like, yeah, this is pretty nice. So I'm here on Sunday, and I thought I'd bring you up to date on how everything is going. Kind of, I Friday, I now I've got it's official. I've got a new place to live, which is much better than I thought it was going to be. I hadn't seen it. They had showed me at one of the places that wasn't finished previously in the place I'm going to be living at. But yesterday I actually saw the finished product, my place, and I went and looked at it, and fabulous. It's really nice, and it's even bigger than the place I'm at now, and it's quiet, has a lot of things. The only thing I don't care for too much is it looks out over the parking lot toward over the top of some residential buildings. But I'm not going to complain, that's for sure, because it's a beautiful place, beautiful building, nice people, quiet, and if you want a view, it doesn't have a balcony or anything, but it's got great windows. And if you want a view, you just go outside your building and maybe walk about 20 minutes or 10 minutes at the most, 10 minutes, and you're in fabulous place. Like it has a huge park right across the street. You want to go to the beach, well, you have to take the transport there, but that's not a problem. So I was really happy when I saw it, and I haven't really moved in yet because I got two places. I'm in the process of moving. I'm arranging, like the movers to come and move the furniture and get everything set up. So it's going to take a little while, maybe a week or two. But I can go to the new place anytime I want. It's beautiful and very relaxing, and I'm real happy about that. So it's for life too. Where I'm living is for life. The government's paying for it, most of it, not all, but I can say it's. And the way it's set up is, as long as you need it and you follow the rules that they have, it's for life. So perfect. Okay. So that's it. So I'll keep you informed more as I get set up there. And church services are going well. I'm kind of going to have a change. I haven't really made a public announcement on it yet, but I'm going to actually attend and make the Houseless Church my home church. That's because I want to go there and do a lot of good things to help the people. They're very receptive, and they're very need what I have and what the other people who are coming there, the small team that we have, what we have to offer. And it's working pretty well, but if you want to go to a bigger church, if I wanted to go to a bigger church, well, that's not it at this moment. So, but it really is needed, and I really feel that, yeah, I'm making a difference there, and the other team members. So I'm gonna say that's where I go to church. I'm the senior pastor there. Everybody recognizes me as that, and we'll see where it goes. And the other church I attended, which was a Samoan church, I'm not going to go. I've withdrawn as a member and as a pastor simply because I want to put all my time into the new church, and I want to put it together in a way that I feel is going to be quite correct. Like, for example, a nonprofit later on, and with open books, financial books, so that everybody can see how the money is being spent. Right now, we don't have anything like that, because we're volunteering and donating our time. All the people who come, we do what we can to help the people. And so, yeah, that's it. That's the situation there. And I made, a few days a week, where the new place I'm going to be living in, there's also a church just nearby. I went to it once and I listened to the message, and it's very good church, good message. Well, it's quite large, and, has a lot of things there that would be good to just get to know people. But I've always believed you should belong to one church. You shouldn't just like attend different churches and say, "Oh, I go to church. I'm a member of the church." Actually, you should have a body of believers that you are part of, and you have a pastor or pastors that you're working with, and that's the way I've always done it. So that's the way I'm going to do it. And so, yeah, things are going well, I could say here. I'm very happy. I'm sorry I haven't done too many videos, just because when I get into the new place, it's going to take me probably a month to get everything set up there, or 3 weeks, because I'm going to get online cable, like a cable going into the house for the internet. And that's going to make the speed increase dramatically. My videos are going to be much, much better if I do them from the house. Right now, I'm using the telephone. And just for those who are kind of tech savvy, it's like 3 megabytes per second upload. That's what it is. And if I go to cable, it's going to be 300 or 400 or 500 plus megabytes per second. So look at the huge difference. And what that means is that then the quality of the video is much better. And, it's sharp, the sound is good. And that's where I've been having problems in the past few months, is the video quality. So I kind of cut back a little bit on the videos, and I plan to, once I get set up everything there, I'm going to have the videos going again. And I enjoy doing them. And I really appreciate, I see someone's online now. Let me see if I can pull that up, see who it is. And maybe I can see comments. If you want to leave a comment, feel free to. I can't really see where the video, who's online from where, but it's either from YouTube or Facebook, okay? Because that's where it's being streamed to. And to stream it to other social media platforms, like 10 others, I can do that, because I also have Twitter, I have Instagram, but then I have to pay every month money to do it. But it also means the quality of the video is better. So I'm going to look and see how much money I have left over, and then I'll kind of make a decision whether I'm going to spend the money on it or not. And we'll see the quality of the video that I've got now. So whoever's online, I just want to say hi to you wherever you are. If you want to, I think I can, if you're on Facebook and you put like a comment, I might be able to see it. I'm not sure, but it'd be nice to read the comment, at least see where you're at. Most likely I know you, because I know a lot of people. And so, yeah, I decided today to come here to visit a church member of our houseless church who's in the hospital, and to spend time with her, to conduct a church service for her, because she's been very consistent on Saturday's church service, and to do the church service here for her. I brought her some materials that she can read and talk to her because she's a member of the houseless community, and I'm not sure if anybody's coming up here to visit her. I'm not positive on that, but some of the other people who are part of our team are also, I think, going to communicate with her, either visit her or call her on the telephone to encourage her, to let her know that we care about her, to pray for her. And, so I'm here for 3 hours as a pastor, and she's downstairs. She's sleeping now, so she doesn't know I'm here. I told her yesterday, I called her and I said I was coming, and I'm going to be here for a few hours and just spend time with her. I'm going to read Bible to her. I'm going to talk to her, even though she can't really talk well. But she may have had that kind of thing going in her throat. I'm not sure. She doesn't have that now, but her voice is a bit on the tough side. So I'm just going to communicate with her. Hey, man, I have no problem talking to people. Okay, if they don't want to listen, I'll talk to them. Okay, and I'll think about coming up maybe on a daily basis. I'm not sure on that because it's easy for me to come here, but I've kind of got the situation where I have to get serious about finishing packing, because I still have a few days of packing before, and then I need to arrange the movers to come. I've got a group that said they would do it for a very low cost, but I don't really know them, the movers, and I have to always have a backup plan because I have 28 days to move from my old place. You give 28 days notice. Now we're down to about 25 days. So, you got to be out. And so that's the plan. And for all the people that are online, I appreciate it. I'll just show you, in the background there. This is the restaurant area. I'll show you the restaurant. Okay. Beautiful view. I really like coming here to this hospital. It's very nice. It's new and it's well kept. It's in a great location, and people here are very professional. So I'm gonna show you the restaurant a little bit. I'm hungry actually. All I had was a roll today for breakfast, but I get food from the government, and they pay for it, but not for restaurants. So I can go home and have a great meal, and I'm on a limited budget, so I have to be a bit careful. But so I was looking here, and sometimes I will get a cup of coffee here, and it's good coffee, and just sit here and relax. It's a couple bucks for a cup of coffee, but like the meal when I checked in today, it was a bit on the expensive side for me, so I'm going to pass on it. It was like $17 for a meal. And I thought, boy, I mean, it's good. It's shrimp or it's some other things, but I thought, no, I'm not going to pay that much. So if you don't mind, I'm going to show you what it looks like. They have like sandwiches. Those are like, a half sandwich is like $5, not including tax. And it's just, there's not much to it, really, the food. It definitely wouldn't fill me up. And this is the hospital restaurant. Very nice, They have a gift shop there. But it's also interesting because it's right next to the veterans office. This is why I come here so much. Whenever I come to visit my doctor, he's located just nearby this restaurant. And you can kind of take a look here at then they have salads, but they don't have the salads out today. Very nice. It's a great hospital. And one of the reasons that I chose to live in this area, I'm just not very far from here. I'm probably about a 10 or 15 minute driving time to this hospital. So it's really close. And 5 minutes away from where I'm living, the new place, there's like another hospital where I can also go to. And it's also a new hospital. It's called Kaiser Permanente. And so this is the meal: shrimp, like steak, something like that. But I kind of was like, nah, not $17, not worth it to me, or more when you pay tax. And you can see, you order it and then they bring it out to you. And, so here's the prices. Even $20 for surf and turf. you know. So yeah, that's just beyond what I'm willing to pay, and not bad. You know? I mean, it's served cafeteria style, and they have like sushi there. They have the menu there. You can order other things like hamburgers and you pizza stuff like that. But drinks. Let me grab a cup of water if you don't mind. So I wish I could. If I had the ability, I'd show you the. Hang on. I'd show you the. Let me grab the water here. I'd show you the hospital rooms, but I can't really do that because there's a patient in there. I'm not going to do that. But they were really nice. I mean, it's almost like a 5-star hotel, and they have that's for the public because the person who's in there, she's houseless and she has no money at all. And they have all the medical equipment in there, of course, but they have TV. I mean, you wouldn't be bored. And she's got a room by herself. A lot of the rooms that I saw, I walked by, there were like 2 in a room, but there's no wards where there's like a humongous amount of people. And it was really nice. So I was surprised about that. And I'll just kind of show you the distance here. Not a big restaurant, but it's not a very big hospital here. It's kind of like a medium-sized hospital. And over there, they have a baby grand piano. I don't know if anybody has ever used it, because I've sat in here a lot in the past, and I've never seen anybody even sit at it. So, but it sits there, and so yeah, I can't complain. Can't complain at all. And so this is in a very nice area of Hawaii. It's a newly developed area where I live now. I always gonna say where I'm going to live. Well, actually, I live there now. The area I'm living in now is Kapolei, and it's a newly developed, planned area. Very nice. Everything is put into place. It wasn't put in place by accident. It was planned in advance, years in advance, actually decades in advance. The roads, what kind of buildings they're going to have, the government offices, the shopping malls, the restaurants. So it's really well planned. That's one thing I really liked about it. And I'm going to be so happy when I get in there to show you. I only went there on Friday to sign the papers and to look at the place. And I was there probably no more than 30 minutes or 20 minutes in my place. And then I left, and I haven't been back. That was like 3 days ago. And I want to go back every day. And I actually want to sleep there, even on the floor. But I got to get everything ready to get out of the old place, like pack up the boxes and clean everything, get it ready to leave. So I'll just have to be patient on that. The rooms are nice. They have light. They have big windows. I thought they were really small windows in those places, but no, they're not. They're reasonable, I could say, bring in a lot of light. And I was always thinking, for Hawaii, it'd be nice I looked at places in the past and I didn't get them, different locations. I was looking at, I had one that had a balcony to it with great views, it was cool. But it was really best for me to be in this kind of a place that I'm in, because it's what they call low income, and it's forever. Nothing will change. The place will be, the payment will be very low, and it will be forever. And as long as it's well kept and managed, and the government keeps an eye on whoever's overseeing it, perfect, and the location is really great. I've often thought about, well, I'd like to live downtown in Waikiki area, and I haven't ruled that out. I might do that later on when I need care, because there'll be a point where I'm having trouble getting out, and maybe physically, or I need a little bit more attention. Like with nursing, I don't want to go to a nursing home, but I do want to go to a place where they're, like care, and they can keep an eye on you, but yet you have the freedom to go in and out. Here, that's called senior housing, and it's all put in by the government, and some of them are really nice. And I thought, if I could get a place like down in Waikiki area, in that area, when I'm older and I need that, as long as I can get out, because there's shops everywhere, coffee shops, restaurants. You wouldn't be bored, and you're right next to the beach, and especially if you have a view of the ocean, be pretty nice. But for sure, I might just stay here. You just don't know. There's two senior places, right? Or there'll be three right near me where I'm at now. And, so I know the availability is there, and they're very nice, super nice, but there's not much to do here. You couldn't, if you were elderly, you couldn't really walk to places very easily. You'd have to walk like 10 or 15 minutes to go to the grocery store, to go to the shops. And that's not really, can't do that if you're like 85 years old, probably. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And I'll keep you informed on that. So today is a great day. I'm very happy. I'm I got my 2 cats, and I got a letter from the doctor saying I need cats. So that's going to be taken care of. I can have pets, no problem, where I'm at. And they're actually getting along, because I've had them like a week and a half now, and it took them a while to kind of get used to the new place. They kind of stay in the bathroom all the time, which is where their food and their toilet area is. The cat kitty litter. But they weren't like brothers and sister cats. They were separate cats, but they were in the same room when I saw them, and I could see that they got along with each other. And I put them together, and until just a couple days ago, the bigger cat would kind of come over and want to be around the littler cat, smaller cat, and it would kind of hiss a little bit. Okay, it got too close, but now they're actually like licking each other, and they seem to want to be around each other. So that's kind of different. Okay. And I'm never really taking care of cats. So this is like the first time for me. And they wouldn't, because they stay in the bathroom. I knew it was going to take them a while to get used to the new place, to living in a new place, because they were in the shelter for a while. They're older cats, and no one wanted them. So I got them. They're like 6 and 8 years old, maybe in that age range. And so very friendly. They like to be petted. One likes to roll over on its back and be petted on its stomach. The other one doesn't really like that too much, but it likes to be petted, like on the back, side, head, and they don't hiss or bite. They hardly meow at all. It's pretty cool, actually. And at nighttime, during the day they would just stay in the bathroom. I have the door open, but at nighttime now they're actually when all the lights are off and I'm in bed. They actually will go out into the other rooms and look around and walk around. So, that's what cats do. Now it's going to be interesting, because I plan to get a dog very soon, and I haven't decided yet how I'm going to do that. I can get a dog, if I get an older dog, like 2 or 3 years old or something, or 5, it's already kind of built up its idea about how to treat cats. So that's maybe won't work well. Cats and dogs tend to not get along well. Then the other way is I can get like a smaller puppy, which is kind of their size. And of course it's going to grow up, but at least it'll be their size, and probably they won't fight, because it's just a puppy. But the puppy will learn real quick where his boundaries are. I'm sure of that. He'll go up and they'll hiss, or they'll go like that at him, and that will be, the puppy will learn, okay, don't do that. So that'll be interesting. And I'm really enjoying that, But it does mean every day I have to clean the kitty litter. I have to make sure they're fed and watered. They're happy. They just sleep they probably sleep 75% of the time there, or 80%. They just sleep. And then they walk around a little bit. And, you know, it's cats. Dogs aren't going to be like that. I'm pretty sure of that. So I don't have much else to say. I've been on for 25 minutes, and I hope you've enjoyed the time that we've had together. I'm sorry I haven't done a lot of videos. I told people I was going to be doing that, but it's really kind of getting everything ready to move and looking for the place took a lot of time and energy. And now that part is done, except the moving part. And the the other thing was I wanted to make the quality of the video much better, which I'm going to be doing very soon once I get the cable put into the house. And, you know, the upload speed is going to be great. And I can use the laptop with the video camera, which the quality will be a lot better, I think. So we'll find out real quick. And so that's it for everybody. Thanks a lot. And I'll repost this up to my YouTube, my Facebook. I'll make sure a lot of times I like to use the link from YouTube over on my Facebook, because even then the quality's better. For those of you who are not tech savvy, YouTube actually has better quality by default. Facebook has lower quality. So right now it's going to Facebook and YouTube, but Facebook will be lower quality because you can't make it better. So if you can have a link over to YouTube, actually the quality is better. When people click on the link, they go to YouTube, and then the sound is better. So yeah, that's the plan. Everything is going good for me here. I appreciate all that you pray for us. You know, I'm enjoying life. I love life. So thanks a lot, everybody. May the Lord bless you. And also, I want to say to all the people out there, everybody has a mother, of course. So, you know, if your mother's not around anymore, or maybe you don't have a relationship with her, and it could be, you know, well, you still have a mother, still think about her, still try your best to reach out to her, especially, you know, if she's alive. And if your mother's not around, then pray for I will just pray for your feelings for your mother. And then the other thing too is, you know, for those of you who have a relationship with your parents or your mom, that's great. Happy Mother's Day. And for those who are mothers, all the people out there that are mothers, happy Mother's Day. You know, you had a child, you brought a child into the world. So no matter what your relationship is, you still have people who will follow you, you know, and are part of your life, no matter what the relationship is. And, you know, it's worth knowing that God knows you by name, and he knows your children by name, and he always will. So thanks a lot, everybody. Take care. God bless you.